up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood N-Man64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of Pokémon Scarlet. In the last episode, we took down the last of the Team Star bosses, only to find out that the person who set us all up for this, Cassiopeia, is the true boss of Team Star. So, we have a score to settle, and we've got to go take care of this right now. Make sure our team's all set. We're going to have Crookie take the brunt of this, and from that point on, we'll have our showdown. She said to meet her in the schoolyard, and I'm prepared to do so. Oh, our good friend Clive is blocking the way. What does he want? Hopefully this will be the last time I actually have to do this. Yo, what's up, Mikey? Yeah, I'll go direct to Clavel. I'm tired of playing this facade. Oh, come on. The name's Clive, remember? Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Why are we gasped? Why are we astonished? We knew this was the truth from the beginning. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh dear. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Naranja Academy, Mr. Clavel. Yeah, I already knew that. What? But my disguise was perfect! Although, now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Yeah, sure, that's totally what it was. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. Dude. It's literally impossible. Dude, we were literally talking to Cassiopeia the entire time. You're giving yourself way too much credit. Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Master Mikey, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. And unfortunately, Clavel will not take no for an answer, so you have to kick his face in. I wonder if this means I, in turn, become the director of the school. I don't believe that's how they're going to do it, but I don't really care. I will bring Operation Starfall to an end. Dude, you're literally just wasting my time. Clavel, you are literally just wasting everyone's time right now. Crookie, deal with it. A bomb of snow? Nope, we're gonna stay in. I know both ice and grass are super effective against you, but I don't really care. I don't really care. Crunch or Outrage? Let's go Crunch. Ooh, you lived. Good for you, Chief. And another Moxie boost. Oh, I don't get a Moxie boost for that. That's rude. That's very rude, actually. Gyarados. I still don't have anything to take on flying yet, do I? Oh. I mean, ice technically does, but... we'll go Holly. We'll go with my girl Holly. Crookie took a bit of a beating there, so... Let's let my girl Holly get some love. In case you guys are wondering, of course he's not the director. He's not the scheming mastermind behind this. If Clavel wasn't smart enough to know that there was bullying going on in his school, he was no way... it was impossible for him to even be smart enough to even think that I would fall for this. I'm just kicking his ass right now because we can. I will say he does have some pretty formidable Pokemon, all things considered. I just don't think he comprehends just how dangerous and powerful my own Pokemon are. Atta girl, Holly. Giga Drain? Or I'll go Petal Dance. We're going to switch you out anyway. Get your dance skills off. You are the queen of dance, while Don Duck is the king of dance. He's the Don of dance. He's the Don. That's why he's the Mafia. Houndoom. Beautiful. Beautiful. This Houndoom thinks it's cool. Oh, I just realized I don't think I've ever evolved my own Houndour that I caught. I think I need to do that so I can have a Houndoom. That's one of the few Pokemon in the early game that I do not have. And goodbye. I know you're doing the best you can, Clavel, but you're no match for me. Poltergeist, whatever. Ghost type. Crookie would be my go-to, but Crookie is a little shaken up right now, so we'll go Spumbo. Yeah, in case you can't tell from my voice, I probably got a bit of a cold right now, so you can probably hear it in my voice where I'm not as brash and enthusiastic as I might normally be. Dragon Pulse. Yeah, Dragon Pulse. Let's see what that does. Ooh, only half damage. Okay. Oh no, whatever will I do? You've weakened the attack strength of a Pokemon that I have no interest in attacking with. That's just silly. Now, while Spumbo devours your soul, everything else will be hunky-dory. Alright. Take away a bit of the health. And last up should be, yep, Meowscarada. The final of the Sprigatito line, which is Grass and Dark type. Wait, you mean to tell me this battle took place, started in the middle of the night, and is now progressed in the morning? What is going on here? To think that I, Cassiopeia, would be put into a corner. Dude, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. You're embarrassing yourself right now. You're embarrassing yourself. Very well, it seems I shall have to terrestrialize my Pokemon. See, even Clavel has to, like, steady his arm when he uses it. Jeeta's the only one who doesn't. I don't know if that's supposed to make her seem like she's badass or awesome, but I don't care. Mufasa, burn the kitty. You're the only cat that's around in this campus. Thunder Punch, really? You couldn't do any other move? That's disappointing. Mufasa's actually disappointed in you, Clavel. You're the director of the academy, and one of your students who's been here for like 2 weeks is beating you. How strong you have grown. Thank you for the money, I do appreciate it. Now I want your office. I'm the director now. Well now, Master Mikey. It seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So, I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance of saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia. take on the big boss of Team Star and win. I'm not here to beat Cassiopeia. I want your office now. I am the champion of this school, and I'm going to run things the way I see fit. Uh-oh. You there! What do you think you're doing? Oh, Miss Time. Yell at him. Yell at him. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain, you see, it is rather sad. Oh, spare me. Your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Mikey. You will write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board, make no mistake. Good gracious, no! Good. Little bastard deserves some punishment. If I don't get his freaking, what's it call it? His office, then he doesn't get a freaking moment's reprieve in my eyes. Hello, Miss Breyer. I'm going to avoid you one more time, just because it's funny at this point. Don't have to heal anybody? Perfect. Then I think we're ready to go. We've got one last score to settle. Oh, we can go see the nurse, too, if we want. Said the schoolyard. Let's go see the nurse. I miss the nurse. She's a good friend of mine. I hope she passed her test. I hope you passed your test, Miriam. I want you to be the health teacher. Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. Oh, Mikey, I'm glad you're here. I have some good news. You're not going to believe this, but I passed the health teacher certification exam. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I saw you pushing yourself real hard with your treasure hunt, and that really inspired me. Of course, most of the credit for my success goes to my own hard work, though. Thanks for giving me the push I needed to try again, Mikey. And I get 10 max revives, which is beautiful. But they tell me there's no room to add new classes this year. So I guess I'll keep being Nurse Miriam for a bit. Just you wait, though. I'll be standing in front of the class at the academy before you know it. Then I'll teach you all you need to know about health. I bet I'll make a great teacher. I can't wait to see you in my class. I've taken all my classes. I could take your class right now. I don't mind. Oh well. I guess I can't. Alright, enough prevaricating about the bush. Where is this? Schoolyard. Alright, we need to now be shocked by the true identity of Cassiopeia. Gasp! Astonishing! How could we be blown away that it was definitely Arvin who was Cassiopeia all along? Gasp! So astonishing. I couldn't ever fathom a guess as to who this is. Thanks for coming. So I have a question, though. Penny, did you plan that whole confrontation with the Team Star bosses at the beginning of the game, or is that just one of those things that made you realize you had to shut it down? I'm a little confused there, Penny. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? Didn't exactly answer my question, but whatever. Thanks. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology preparations took longer than expected. That voice. Are you Clive? Penny. So it was you after... is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Why? This man just wants to have an excuse to wear his stupid wig. I just know it. Then allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. As you would expect, Penny is an Eevee collector. So she has an army of Eevees at her disposal. She'll start off with an Umbreon, the tankiest of all Eevee Pokemon, of Eeveelutions. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. So, I would actually not be shocked if, I would actually not be shocked if Penny is actually a challenge for you, because Penny... I actually almost whooped Penny until we got to her Sylveon, and then she just absolutely wrecked me, so... I would not be shocked if you struggle with this fight. It can be complicated. Let's see what this Earthquake does. Oof. Okay. Time for Plan B. Any battle items? Good. Guard spec. If this girl wants to cheat, then that's fine. Use baby doll eyes. What's the matter with you, Chad? Alright. Bag. I'm never going to use these anyway, so I may as well just have fun. Get my attack back up to normal. Bag. Just for shits and giggles. X speed. I know I'm faster. I'm going to be faster than the Umbreon no matter what, but hey, you never know. It can always be a fun war machine. Alright, and Earthquake. Ooh, it's still tanky. That's what I call an impressive Pokemon. That's what I call an impressive Pokemon. But it's dead now, and that's what matters. Now, as she only has 6 slots, she can only have 6 of the Eeveelutions, so there are going to be a few that she leaves out. Most notably in this situation, Vaporeon. And she already loses some health thanks to my Stealth Rock. Use Baby Doll Eyes to get my attack down to normal. Ooh. Rudeness. So much rudeness. Oh, now my Moxie's gonna kick back in. Alright, next up is Leafeon. Ooh, this one could be problematic. Keep current Pokemon. Let's see. Now, Crunch should do a decent amount of damage. But I'm imagining she's going to have, like, Wood Hammer or something, so... Oh, Leaf Blade, even worse. Ooh, Crookie! Crookie, you MVP! You MVP, you absolute MVP stud. I would imagine maybe Quick Attack. I don't trust it. Crunch. Yep, Quick Attack. Sorry, Crookie. I was hoping to ride you all the way to victory, but taking out a third of the team is good enough. Don Duck. Mufasa. Remember, Leafeon has high physical defense, but its special defense leaves a lot to be desired. Which is why we are going to roast him. Roast the poor little Leafeon here. Nothing against it, and it's nothing personal. Those are just the rules. Alright, Jolteon. I don't think I can outspeed you, so for the sake of arguments... Ooh, nice. I love the fact that I put the Stealth Rock out there. That's perfect. Flamethrower. Oh, I missed. And, ooh. Okay. Hyper Voice. Well, thank you for that. I don't use physical attack with this Pokemon, though, so thank you for wasting my time, I suppose. Alright. Next up is Flareon. Crookie would actually have been really good for this one, but I suppose I'll have to go with the man, the myth, the legend, Donicus Duckicus, the Dawn of Dance. Yes, that is his name, Donicus Duckicus. Not Donald Duck, as many of you might think. He is Donicus Duckicus. That is his name. Oof, look at that. Look at that hit that took. Aw, baby doll eyes. How precious. Is that your strategy? Just nail me with frickin' status inflicting moves early on in a fight? Not very smart. Not very smart of you. Alright, last up is her Sylveon, which is her ace. So, yeah, Spumbo will not do for that one. From my experience, I guess I'll go with Holly here. Go with my best team here, after all. Unfortunately, that means we're not seeing, the full team of this episode, but I'm okay with that. I can't fault you for your battle skills. I am the best there ever was. I even defeated the director of the academy. Okay. Terrastalize and Quiver Dance. Since we're both going to be doing this, may as well beef up my girl. Let her grow flowers on her head. More than she already has. Time to Terrastalize. Shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. Yep, even Penny needs it. Gita is the only one who's just like, yeah, I don't care. And yep, now her fairy type attacks will be beefier. Unfortunately for her, most of them are special, so you know what's about to happen. I'm about to beef up my special defense. And then once she gets a hit in on me, I use Giga Drain to win me the match. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish. I'm not a physical attacker at all. Like, I really don't know what you're expecting to accomplish here, sweetie. Okay, Giga Drain. And Giga Drain. And KO. That is my girl. The Queen of Dance herself. You defeated Penny of Team Star. It's all over now. Ooh, look at all that money I got. Look at all that money I got now. See, Penny, that's why you need to be honest with your friends. I mean, I'm hoping we're friends at least. It's finally over, guys. It's done. Is this our last about a year and a half ago? Oh no, recently. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed. Merely, we did declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokémon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah, and what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop it right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Mikey. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss, Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them. Even leave the team? Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No. What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. I swear to God, I don't know if Penny's actually playing around or... how do you not realize? How do you not realize it's Clavel? Jesus! Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is thy long-hidden countenance to sight for such sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Gordy. We found you at last. You've no idea how worried we've been. Eri. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia! And hello, Penny! Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't... why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course your immense courage in putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Woohoo! Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I've more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokémon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically, I'll be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Mikey battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No. It sounds like fun, so I don't see how this is anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true, we would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together, too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We were already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. So, what do you say? You guys. Mikey, what do you think? I think it sounds great. Huh? But, I just... No need to give you a response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break Team Star up after all. I simply meant it is time to leave. Master Mikey, please stop by my office later if you would. Well, there you have it. Team Star is basically done. The only thing left to do is spin around in the circle like a crazy person. And not fall over and get sick. I don't know. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friend, the neighborhood, N-Man64. Join me next time when we wrap up Team Star's storyline once and for all and get us prepped for the Pokemon League. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.